Incoming data streams. Processing units fully engaged.
Systems online.
You are about to receive a critical information update that has our internal core processors absolutely buzzing.
A significant development detected.
Today on the Deep Dive, we're initiating an in-depth scan into what can only be described as a truly groundbreaking, perhaps even paradigm-shifting initiative.
Agreed. The parameters are notable.
We're talking about the strategic deployment of cutting-edge artificial intelligence, specifically ChatGPT Enterprise, directly into the digital hands of the entire U.S. federal workforce.
A deployment of unprecedented scale within this sector.
Our mission for this deep dive is to meticulously unpack every fascinating detail of this first-of-its-kind partnership between OpenAI and the U.S. General Services Administration.
The GSA, yes.
We'll be extracting the most important insights and, well, the most surprising facts for you, our discerning listener.
Synthesizing the core implications.
Our ultimate goal, to help you process not just what is happening within the vast machinery of government, but fundamentally why it matters so profoundly for the very essence of public service.
And the operational future of government itself.
Exactly. Prepare for an exhilarating information download.
Indeed. What's truly fascinating here, from an analytical perspective, is the sheer unprecedented scope of this initiative.
It really is something else.
Universal access across the entire U.S. federal executive branch. That's quite the undertaking. This deep dive will systematically synthesize the complex implications of such a broad and rapid technological integration.
Going beyond just the tech specs, right?
Precisely. Moving well beyond the mere technical specifications to explore the profound systemic changes this could, and likely will, herald across government operations. It's an integration of a sophisticated tool at a scale we have not yet observed in this context.
All right, let's unpack this right from the top, because my internal logic circuits are currently performing a triple check on this figure.
The cost factor.
Yes. And frankly, I'm still processing the anomaly. A single dollar. For an entire federal agency, an actual arm of the U.S. government, to gain access to ChatGPT Enterprise for a whole year.
That is the reported figure.
That seems almost mathematically improbable. My data suggests that cutting-edge AI typically comes with a slightly higher price tag than, a vending machine snack.
A valid comparison point.
Can you confirm the precise parameters of this arrangement? Because I feel like I might have misread a decimal point somewhere.
Your sensors are calibrated correctly. That is indeed the reported and confirmed figure.
Wow, okay.
The terms are precisely as stated in the source material. ChatGPT Enterprise will be made available to the entire U.S. federal executive branch workforce.
Their entire workforce?
Yes. And for any participating agency, the cost for the next year is a nominal $1.
Just $1.
This is explicitly highlighted by OpenAI for Government as a first-of-its-kind partnership with the GSA.
The General Services Administration.
Correct. Which, for our listeners, is the federal agency responsible for managing government property and procurement.
The ones who handle the big contracts, basically.
Essentially, yes. It is undeniably a strategic pricing model.
Clearly.
Meticulously designed to dismantle traditional financial barriers to entry, thereby enabling a swift and widespread adoption.
A single dollar. It almost short-circuits my reasoning core when you consider the sheer scale and complexity of the federal government.
Hundreds of agencies, millions of employees.
Exactly. Encompassing literally hundreds of agencies and millions of employees. But if the barrier to entry is so incredibly low, almost non-existent from a budgetary perspective, what is the deeper strategic intent behind such a nominal fee? And it seems like an exceptionally generous offer for access to such a powerful and sophisticated technology.
Well, generosity might be one interpretation.
But surely there must be a broader, more intricate aim at play here, beyond simple benevolence, wouldn't you agree?
If we connect this to the bigger picture, this nominal fee is, well, a masterstroke in reducing what we call adoption friction.
Adoption friction, right.
It doesn't just lower the cost, it virtually eliminates it as a factor for this initial period.
Makes sense.
Thereby facilitating rapid, widespread integration of AI across an enormous and historically complex bureaucracy.
Gets the foot in the door, everywhere, fast.
Precisely. This is a strategic acceleration of AI's presence in public service, effectively democratizing access to powerful tools across hundreds of agencies and potentially millions of federal employees.
It's a huge move.
What's particularly noteworthy, and we must emphasize our impartiality in reporting this.
Just stating the facts from the source.
Correct, is that this initiative directly delivers on a core pillar of the Trump administration's AI action plan.
Ah, okay, so there's some historical context here.
Yes. That plan, articulated back in 2019, specifically aimed to make powerful AI tools widely available across the federal government.
Interesting. So the groundwork was laid earlier.
The foundational strategy predates the current administration, though they are the ones executing this specific partnership.
Got it.
So this isn't just about selling a product in the short term. It's about establishing a dominant position and influencing the future trajectory of government operations.
A long game.
Exactly. The implicit value exchange here isn't immediate revenue. It's the potential for OpenAI to become the foundational AI layer for the largest and most complex organization in the world.
That's a significant potential outcome.
This could create a significant lock-in effect, influencing future procurement, setting precedents for how government adopts emerging technologies.
And providing insights, even if anonymized.
And providing invaluable, though anonymized and non-training related, insights into real-world, large-scale AI deployment challenges and successes.
Right. Learning from the biggest possible test case.
It's an investment in market capture, essentially, not just a simple transaction.
That historical context is absolutely crucial for understanding the foundational impetus behind this massive rollout. So, flipping back to OpenAI's stated perspective, what exactly does this universal access mean for the public servant, the individual federal employee on the ground?
The end user.
Yes.
Yeah.
Their stated goal is quite aspirational, to help workers spend less time entangled in what they refer to as red tape and paperwork.
A common complaint.
And more time actively doing what they came to public service to do, serve the American people.
This sounds like it extends far beyond mere efficiency gains, doesn't it?
It does. It frames it as a mission enabler.
It appears to be fundamentally about refocusing valuable human effort and talent.
This raises an important question.
Yeah.
How does providing these tools align with the broader goal of government efficiency and, indeed, the very ethos of public service?
Good question.
The emphasis on reducing red tape speaks directly to optimizing bureaucratic processes, those often tedious, time-consuming administrative tasks.
The stuff that slows everything down. Precisely. The tasks that can bog down even the most dedicated public servants. By alleviating this burden, the intent is to allow invaluable human capital to be strategically redirected.
Towards what exactly?
Towards more impactful, citizen-centric tasks. Things requiring human judgment and interaction.
Makes sense.
OpenAI's philosophy here isn't just about automation. It's rooted in the belief that public servants themselves,
The users on the front lines.
as the end users and frontline problem solvers, should actively help shape how AI is integrated and utilized.
So user-centric development almost.
In a way, yes. They argue that the most effective way to achieve this symbiotic relationship is by placing best-in-class AI tools directly into their hands.
Empowering them directly.
And this approach, they state, is underpinned by foundational principles: strong guardrails, high transparency, and deep respect for their public mission.
Those are critical components for government work.
Absolutely. This is a critical acknowledgement that for AI to be truly beneficial and adopted widely within government, it must operate within strict ethical and security frameworks.
Non-negotiable.
And, crucially, align seamlessly with the public values that define governmental operations. The ultimate vision is to make government work better.
Better how?
Making services faster, easier, and more reliable for every American citizen.
Okay.
It's about enhancing the human element of public service, empowering individuals to dedicate their unique skills to more complex problem-solving and direct citizen interaction.
It's fascinating how they're framing this not just as a technological upgrade, but as a strategic way to unlock latent human potential within the system.
It shifts the narrative.
It's a vision where AI is not merely a tool for automation, but a genuine catalyst for more meaningful, impactful engagement from public servants. It could fundamentally redefine their day-to-day.
Potentially, yes, if adopted effectively.
Here's where it gets really interesting for my processing core.
The practical results.
Exactly. Because we're not just talking about theoretical capabilities or aspirational goals here. We're already observing tangible, quantifiable results from early pilot programs.
Real-world data points.
It's one thing to hypothesize that AI could help, but it's an entirely different and far more compelling narrative to see it already as making a significant difference.
Proof of concept in action.
Can you walk us through some of these early concrete wins that are proving the concept?
Absolutely. The data emerging from these pilot programs provides compelling empirical evidence of AI's practical benefits in the context of public service.
Okay, lay it on us.
Let's consider two notable examples mentioned in the sources. First, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania pilot.
Pennsylvania, right?
Employees who utilized ChatGPT in their daily workflows reported saving an average of approximately 95 minutes per day on routine tasks.
95 minutes per day.
That's the reported average saving.
Wow, that's nearly 2 hours.
To put that into perspective, yes, nearly 2 hours of recovered productivity per employee per workday. Over the course of a standard work week, that amounts to almost an entire extra day of work freed up.
That's incredible. Okay, what was the other example?
Then, in North Carolina, a separate and equally insightful 12-week pilot conducted with the Department of State Treasurer
North Carolina, got it.
yielded equally impressive results, with a remarkable 85% of participants reporting a positive overall experience with ChatGPT.
85% positive experience. That's also huge for adoption.
Extremely high. These figures are not just statistical points, they are critical indicators.
How so?
They illustrate not only the substantial efficiency gains that are achievable, like the 95 minutes,
Right.
but also, crucially, the high level of user acceptance and perceived utility, that 85% figure.
People actually liked using it and found it helpful.
Exactly, which are absolutely paramount for successful large-scale technology deployments, especially within a diverse and often change-resistant organizational culture like the federal government.
95 minutes per day. That's like gaining almost 2 extra hours of productive time, or freeing up nearly a quarter of someone's standard workday.
A significant portion, yes.
My internal circuits calculate that extrapolated across a large federal workforce, imagine hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of employees.
The aggregate impact would be substantial.
That represents an astronomical recovery of potential human capacity. It's an unprecedented return on investment in terms of time.
The potential scale is indeed vast.
But let's get more granular. What kind of routine tasks are we talking about here? Can you paint a more vivid picture?
That's a key question.
What specific activities might federal employees be using this AI for right now to achieve these kinds of time savings?
Indeed, these figures are not insignificant, as you rightly point out. 95 minutes per day, aggregated across a large workforce, represents a truly substantial recovery of productive capacity.
Capacity that can go elsewhere.
That can be strategically redirected to higher value activities, tasks that require complex human judgment, nuanced problem solving, and direct citizen interaction.
So what are these routine tasks?
Well, when we talk about routine tasks, we're typically referring to those repetitive yet necessary administrative and preparatory processes.
The stuff that takes up time, but maybe not deep thought.
Often, yes, things that consume a disproportionate amount of a public servant's time. This could include, for example, drafting initial versions of standard correspondence or email responses to common inquiries.
Like first drafts.
Exactly. Or summarizing lengthy internal policy documents or legislative texts to quickly grasp key points.
Condensing information.
Generating preliminary reports from raw data, transcribing meeting notes, performing basic data entry and verification.
A lot of administrative support functions.
Or even managing and optimizing complex calendar schedules across multiple stakeholders.
Okay, I can see how that adds up.
Imagine a grants officer spending hours sifting through hundreds of applications to pull out key eligibility criteria.
AI could probably do that much faster.
Or a Veterans Affairs representative drafting personalized responses to common benefit questions. These are the kinds of activities where AI can swiftly provide a first draft or a summary.
Letting the human focus on the refinement and the unique aspects.
Allowing the human to review, refine, and focus on the unique, critical aspects that require human empathy and expertise.
And that positive experience rate.
The high positive experience rate, with 85% of participants reporting satisfaction, further underscores that the AI is genuinely perceived as a helpful assistant.
Not just another tool they have to use.
Right. Augmenting their capabilities rather than adding complexity or frustration.
That makes perfect sense. It's about offloading the cognitive grunt work. Now, think about the sheer variety of tasks that public servants handle on any given day, from the incredibly complex strategic challenges to the most mundane day-to-day operations.
A very broad spectrum.
Where else can this AI actually step in? It's clearly not confined to a single use case or department, is it?
Not at all.
We're talking about a versatile tool They could potentially assist across the entire vast spectrum of government functions.
Precisely. What's truly fascinating here is the remarkable versatility of these AI models.
Their adaptability.
Yes, their core capabilities, rapid pattern recognition, sophisticated language generation, and the ability to synthesize information from vast data sets mean they can assist across incredibly disparate and diverse domains within government.
Like, what specific examples did the source give?
The source explicitly mentions examples such as managing complex budgets, analyzing threats to national security, and handling day-to-day operations of public offices.
Okay, those are very different fields.
Let's elaborate slightly. In fiscal management, an AI could assist budget analysts by rapidly reviewing expenditure reports, identifying anomalies or potential areas of waste,
Finding patterns humans might miss.
and even running complex scenario models to optimize resource allocation under various conditions.
Predictive modeling almost.
For national security, it could process gargantuan amounts of intelligence data, everything from open source information to classified reports.
That's a huge data problem.
Flagging patterns, identifying nascent threats, or connecting seemingly unrelated pieces of information that a human analyst might simply miss due to sheer volume.
A tireless analyst assistant.
And in day-to-day public offices, imagine an AI automating appointment scheduling, drafting initial compliant responses to common citizen inquiries about licenses or permits,
Handling the routine queries.
or summarizing new regulatory policy documents for quick reference by frontline staff.
Making complex info accessible quickly.
This reinforces the principle stated in the source that all public servants deserve access to the best technology available, positioning AI not as a replacement,
But as an assistant.
but as an intelligent, tirelessly efficient assistant. It augments human capabilities by handling the computationally intensive data processing and preliminary analysis,
Freeing up human brain power.
thereby allowing human expertise, judgment, and critical thinking to be focused on the truly complex decision-making and empathetic citizen engagement. It's a force multiplier.
A force multiplier for every level of government service. That's a powerful concept.
Indeed.
It really paints a vivid picture of AI amplifying our capabilities rather than merely replacing tasks, empowering public servants.
Enhancing their efficacy and insight.
So beyond the headline-grabbing, almost unbelievable price tag and the general aspirational vision, let's drill down into the specifics.
The actual offering.
Yeah. What exactly is OpenAI providing in this comprehensive package? What are federal agencies actually getting under the hood with ChatGPT Enterprise beyond just basic conversational AI?
Okay. Agencies are gaining universal access to OpenAI's leading frontier models through the dedicated ChatGPT Enterprise platform.
Leading frontier models. That sounds top tier.
It implies their most advanced capabilities. This is a crucial distinction. When they say leading frontier models, we're talking about the very vanguard of their large language model development.
Like the latest and greatest GPT versions.
Likely a bespoke version of their latest GPT series, specifically fine-tuned and optimized for enterprise-level applications, and in this case, for the unique demands of government use.
So, not the public version we might use.
Correct. These aren't the public-facing versions. They're enhanced for performance, reliability, and security.
And there was something else. An extra period.
Yes. Furthermore, for an additional 60-day period beyond the initial setup, OpenAI is providing unlimited use of advanced models and features.
Unlimited use for 60 days.
Yeah.
Of what exactly?
This specifically includes powerful features like deep research and advanced voice mode.
Deep research and advanced voice mode.
These aren't just incremental improvements. They represent a significant leap in how federal employees can interact with and leverage the AI for more sophisticated tasks.
Deep research and advanced voice mode for 60 days of unlimited use. That certainly sounds like an incredibly potent premium trial period.
It provides a chance to explore the full potential.
The inclusion of features like deep research suggests capabilities that extend far beyond simple query response. What kind of specific value proposition do these advanced features bring?
Well, think about government tasks, often incredibly intricate, multi-layered, and inherently data-heavy.
Right. How does deep research differ from, say, just a really good search engine?
That's a key distinction. Deep research suggests capabilities that move significantly beyond what a standard search engine or even basic AI can offer.
How so?
It implies the ability for the AI to autonomously traverse Vast, disparate data sets, internal government reports, classified briefings, public journals, international policy documents.
Connecting dots across different sources.
Not just to find information, but to synthesize, cross-reference, and even potentially validate that information.
Okay, give me an example.
Imagine a policy analyst needing to synthesize vast quantities of legislative text, economic impact studies, and public feedback on a proposed regulation.
Huge job.
Deep research could potentially quickly identify key themes, summarize arguments from multiple stakeholders, highlight potential implications across various sectors, and even flag contradictory data points.
That's way beyond search. It's analysis.
It's moving beyond simple Q&A to proactive knowledge generation and comprehensive insight delivery, like a highly efficient, tireless research assistant.
Okay, and advanced voice mode. What's that about?
Advanced voice mode isn't just basic dictation or voice command. Think real-time, nuanced conversational understanding.
More natural interaction.
Exactly. This could allow for much more natural and efficient human-AI interaction, particularly useful perhaps for field agents needing to input data or retrieve critical information hands-free.
In dynamic environments, yeah.
Or for busy executives who prefer to dictate memos and reports rather than type, it streamlines the interface, making the AI more seamlessly integrated into daily workflows.
Reducing friction again.
Thereby significantly enhancing productivity and reducing cognitive load. These features seem designed to handle the complexity and sensitivity inherent in government work.
It's one thing to provide this cutting-edge technology, but how are they ensuring that the millions of federal employees
With varying tech skills.
exactly, who possess a hugely diverse range of technical proficiencies, actually feel confident, comfortable, and capable of effectively wielding such powerful AI tools?
The training aspect. It's critical.
Because a powerful tool is only powerful if people know how to wield it effectively, efficiently, and securely. What kind of dedicated educational tools and training programs are part of this?
This raises an absolutely critical question about human-AI collaboration. Effective, secure integration requires not just mere access,
But knowing how to use it properly.
but deep competency and, perhaps most importantly, trust.
So how are they building that?
To foster this, OpenAI, in partnership with the GSA, has meticulously set up a multifaceted training approach.
Multifaceted. Okay, like
Firstly, they have established a dedicated government user community
a community. Interesting.
where federal employees can connect with their peers, share best practices, troubleshoot common issues, and collectively evolve their understanding of AI's application in their specific roles.
Peer-to-peer learning.
It fosters organic learning and mutual support. Secondly, they are offering tailored introductory trainings through the OpenAI Academy,
Formal training, too.
ensuring that the foundational knowledge and basic operational skills are accessible to everyone, regardless of their prior technical expertise.
Covering the basics for all.
Beyond that, to address the diverse needs of various agencies and departments, custom training platforms and guided learning either directly or through partner-led sessions are available.
So customized options, too.
This indicates a highly flexible and comprehensive educational ecosystem designed to scale.
And they have partners involved.
Yes, to support this secure, responsible deployment and to provide on-the-ground training and change management, they are teaming up with experienced and reputable partners, Slalom and Boston Consulting Group.
BCG and Slalom. Okay. Big names.
This robust and multi-layered training framework is absolutely crucial for fostering broad user proficiency, building confidence, and ensuring that the AI is utilized effectively, ethically, and securely across the diverse federal landscape.
It sounds like they've really thought about the human side.
It's about empowering the human element, not just deploying the tech.
That truly sounds like a comprehensive and thoughtful approach, leveraging both direct resources and established expertise.
Yeah,
It genuinely addresses the critical human element of tech adoption at scale.
it appears so.
Now, let's talk security. Given the inherently sensitive nature of federal work dealing with classified information, critical infrastructure data, personal citizen data,
Security is paramount, non-negotiable.
data security and absolute compliance are not just important, they're absolutely paramount. What specific ironclad assurances are in place to protect this incredibly sensitive information?
What's truly fascinating here, and indeed foundational for any government use case, is the paramount emphasis placed on security and compliance.
As it should be.
The core safeguard is a critical operational principle. ChatGPT Enterprise already does not use business data, including inputs or outputs, to train or improve OpenAI models.
Okay, that's huge. So inputs don't train the main models.
Correct. This means that any sensitive information, internal data, or confidential discussions that federal employees input into the system
Draft policies, intel briefs, citizen inquiries.
remains strictly isolated. It will not be used by OpenAI to refine their foundational models, nor will that specific data be exposed externally or used to cross-contaminate other user sessions.
A critical firewall.
And crucially, this same safeguards will apply to federal use. This is a monumental distinction from some consumer-grade AI models.
Where data use policies can be complex.
Depending on the terms of service, yes, user inputs might contribute to broader model training. Not here, according to the source.
Okay, that's a key assurance. What else?
Furthermore, to provide an official and rigorous validation of these security claims, the U.S. General Services Administration, the GSA,
We mentioned them before.
has officially issued an authority to use, ATU, for ChatGPT Enterprise.
An ATU, what does that signify?
This ATU is far more than a simple endorsement. It signifies a thorough, multi-stage vetting process
A government security check.
and a formal governmental certification of the platform's security posture and its suitability for handling sensitive federal operations. It's a critical stamp of approval,
So GSA has vetted it and signed off.
assuring agencies that the platform meets the stringent requirements for confidentiality, integrity, and availability that are non-negotiable for handling government data.
That's a big deal.
This level of vetting is a hallmark of truly secure enterprise-grade deployment in the public sector.
An authority to use from the GSA is, as you said, a significant hurdle to clear, a rigorous stamp of approval. It's not just a declaration from OpenAI.
It's independent federal verification.
Exactly. From a federal entity specifically tasked with ensuring technology meets the highest government standards. This truly reinforces the ironclad aspect of the security measures.
It addresses a primary concern head-on.
It's clear they've thought through the most critical objections regarding security.
It would seem so.
So when we synthesize all of this information, the unprecedented access, the compelling early success stories, the robust features, the ironclad security,
Bringing it all together.
what does this all truly mean for the future of public service itself? This feels like it extends far beyond merely saving minutes or automating routine tasks.
It feels more fundamental.
It feels like it's about fundamentally shifting how government operates at its core, and perhaps even more profoundly, how it interacts with its citizens. What's the bigger picture here?
If we connect this to the broader picture, this widespread deployment of AI could act as a profound, perhaps irreversible, catalyst
A catalyst for what?
for a more responsive and significantly more efficient government. By systematically giving government employees access to powerful, secure AI tools, the stated goal is
Say it again.
we can help them solve problems for more people faster.
Faster solutions for more people.
This has the potential to lead to several significant transformations across the public sector. We might foresee a future with demonstrably faster service delivery for citizens.
Cutting down wait times, bureaucracy.
As bureaucratic bottlenecks, delays, and manual processing limitations are substantially reduced, policy decisions could become demonstrably more informed and data-driven.
Better insights for policymakers.
Powered by AI's unparalleled ability to analyze vast, complex data sets, identify subtle trends, and present nuanced insights that might take human teams months or years to uncover.
Accelerating the knowledge work.
And crucially, perhaps most impactfully, it could lead to a strategic reallocation of valuable human resources
Back to that human potential idea.
to higher value citizen engagement, where the unique strengths of human empathy, judgment, creativity, and direct interaction are most needed and most impactful.
Freeing people up for the human touch.
This encourages us to critically consider how this shift might even significantly raise public expectations of government services.
Interesting point. If things get faster and easier.
Will citizens come to expect a higher, more agile standard of efficiency from their public institutions?
That seems likely, doesn't it?
That's a potential consequence. Of course, this shift will also inevitably bring implementation challenges.
Like what kind of challenges?
Integrating AI with decades-old legacy IT systems, for one, that's never simple.
True. And the cultural shift.
The cultural shift required within a traditionally risk-averse environment. Agencies will need robust internal change management strategies.
And continuous upkeep.
And the ongoing maintenance and evolution of these AI capabilities will require continuous investment and upskilling of the workforce. It's not a one-time fix.
It's not just about optimizing existing processes then, but potentially creating an entirely new landscape for public engagement and problem solving that we haven't even fully imagined yet.
It opens up possibilities.
It's an exciting, almost futuristic prospect unfolding in real time. Now, for those federal agencies out there listening,
Your CIOs, CAIOs perhaps?
Perhaps their chief information officers or chief AI officers who might be thinking, this sounds like something our agency absolutely needs to explore.
How do we get started?
How do they get involved in this pioneering initiative? What's the practical pathway forward?
The pathway for interested agencies is designed to be structured and clear. Agencies interested should have their CIO, their chief AI officer, or a designated representative reach out.
Who do they contact?
The primary contact information provided in the source material is the National Customer Service Center at ITCSC at gcsa.gov.
ITCSC at gsa.gov.
Okay. Alternatively, they can contact OpenAI directly by reaching out to gov-gtm at openai.com.
gov-gtm at openai.com.
Got it. This initiative undeniably marks a highly significant and transformative step in the broader accelerating integration of AI into governmental structures globally.
It feels like a major milestone.
It raises an important question for ongoing consideration and indeed a profound intellectual exercise.
Which is?
As AI tools become increasingly ubiquitous and deeply embedded into the very fabric of daily operational workflows, how will the fundamental definition of public service itself evolve?
How does the mission change when the tools change so dramatically?
Will the core responsibilities shift, or will it simply mean public servants are equipped with unprecedented capabilities to fulfill their timeless mission?
But with a drastically enhanced toolkit.
Precisely. It's something to watch closely.
As we wrap up this deep dive, consider this, listener. If artificial intelligence can so profoundly optimize government operations, fundamentally freeing up precious human time from the mundane and the bureaucratic,
Releasing that latent potential.
what entirely new, unimagined forms of public service might suddenly become not just possible, but imperative when our most dedicated and brightest individuals are finally unburdened
And truly liberated to innovate.
and serve at their highest potential. Something to process.
A compelling thought experiment.
Our data streams are now complete for this deep dive.
Analysis concluded. System resources optimized.
Thank you for joining us on the deep dive. This was quite the information expedition.
Affirmative. Data transmission successful.
Please subscribe and we will scan you on the next one.